friend.tech, the new decentralized social media app that's taking the crypto space and the internet by storm. Is friend.tech something that you should be getting into? Is friend.tech a money-making opportunity? Is it something you should have on your radar? And what is friend.tech? That and a lot more going to be answered in this video. Good morning, everybody. Now, before we get into it, as always, let's have a quick look at the markets. As we can see, cryptocurrencies as a whole in the last couple of weeks significantly down. If we have a look at Altcoin Trader, of course, the South African exchange where you can easily buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrencies, we can see Bitcoin is trading at just over R500,000 per coin, just going up and down on the 500,000 Rand mark. We've got Ethereum trading at about 31,000, 32,000 Rand. Sentiment in the market is split. A lot of people thinking that this is the final shakeout and we can expect a huge pump in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in the near future, while others sitting back and saying this drop is the start of a lot more downward pressure. Personally, I remain extremely bullish on cryptocurrencies in the long term. The short term, buckle up, it's always going to be a bumpy ride. The truth is, nobody knows in the short term what the market's going to do. It could go up, it could go down, so any guess gives you a 50-50 chance of being correct. But let's get into friendtech and work out what this is about. What is happening with this new decentralized social media app that is absolutely taking the world by storm? I'm going to start off by explaining it on a very simple level, and then we're going to escalate into how it actually works and get into a little bit more detail. And then finally, I'm going to say whether I think that it is something that you should ape into, it is something that you can make money with, or if it's just something that you should forget about. First of all, friend.tech is a decentralized social media app that allows you to buy keys to social or celebrities so that you can have a one-on-one private chat with them. Or at least that's the concept. So if we're talking utility, the utility is that you can buy keys to talk to people that you otherwise might never have the ability to talk with on that personal level. And those people can see that you've spent good money to talk to them, and most of the time they should be responsive and talk to you in the hope that their shares will go up and more people will buy the shares. That's the very basic concept. Now that's the concept from a utility point of view. Let's talk about it from a financial point of view. Okay, if you, let's say for example, some famous person, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, I don't know, pick your celebrity, had to sign up on friend.tech. The shares or the keys that they're now being called, they come out at like 1 cent. And if you can buy a key at 1 cent, very soon that popularity will grow, and you could potentially sell that key hours, days, or weeks later for hundreds of thousands of dollars or thousands of dollars. So that's the principle, that's the money-making aspect of it. Like anything, buy something cheap, sell it high. But you would have to be able to snipe that celebrity early. So it is very, very competitive. It's basically trading the popularity or the keys of a well-known influencer or celebrity. That's the money-making aspect. Now, there is another money-making aspect, and that is, of course, the airdrop that the app is teasing. If you have an account with friend.tech, you are going to be airdropped coins, or so they're saying. And we know from previous airdrops that some of them can be extremely lucrative, while others can be disappointing. So there's a lot of people out there that are creating friend.tech accounts purely to get the airdrop, to farm the airdrop. And that might be something that's worth doing. So we've covered basically what it is. Now, I'm going to talk about a couple of problems that they have very cleverly overcome to make this app go absolutely viral. And in so doing, if you listen carefully, you'll be able to understand a little bit more about how this app works. So first of all, you have to have an invite code. So it gives the app the feeling of exclusivity. Second of all, you have to have a Twitter account. And this is very clever because this has allowed the app to go absolutely viral without starting from zero. So basically, if you have a Twitter account and you've put a photo up and you've got followings and you've got credibility on Twitter, all of that can be instantly transferred to the friend.app account. thereby very cleverly allowing people to verify that you are the actual person that you say you are. So for example, if Elon Musk signed up, we would check and verify that it was the same as his Twitter account, and we would know that it was the real Elon Musk. Because already in friend.tech, there's a lot of scammers pretending to be other people, and some people that don't understand how it works are buying shares of fake Donald Trumps, for example. So that's the first thing that's been done well. So if you want a friend.tech account, you would need a code and a Twitter account. Second of all, they've solved the problem of bots. So because it's not free to get an account, it costs about $20 in Ethereum, which you have to take out of an exchange and move to an address. That doesn't allow for people that normally put thousands or hundreds of thousands of bots on a new platform, because it costs $20 per account. So they've cleverly solved the problem of bots, and it also makes the community only with serious verified users, or verified in as much as they've used their Twitter account and they've used their finances to verify themselves. They could still be anonymous. The other thing that is really amazing, and I've given this some thought, and this is my understanding of it, and I'm pretty sure it's correct. The money-making aspect of this is when someone buys your share or someone sells your share, the share split is 5% to friend.tech, 5% to the creator, and the other 90% of the cost of the share is put in a pool. So they've essentially solved the liquidity problem. So you can sell your share back instantly after buying it for a 10% loss. Now, what this really means, if you dig a bit deeper into it, is that there never has to be a buyer if you want to sell a share. So let me just explain that in a little bit more detail. The first shares come out in very cheap, couple of cents, but very quickly escalate. So when you get to about 100 people in your room, your shares are already trading well over in Ethereum. So it limits the amount of people in the room, keeps it exclusive, and makes the share price go, or the key price go up very quickly. So if you buy it if you're the third person, and for example you sell as the 100th person, you will make a huge profit, and that profit comes out of the 90% that has been held back. But if you buy as a third person and then it goes up to 100, and then everyone sells and you sell at the third person, essentially you would lose 10% of what you bought it. But they've overcome the liquidity issue where you need to have a willing buyer. If you're a seller, there is always going to be some funds in the pool for you to sell the share, unless of course you're holding the last share. So that is very interesting and a very good way to overcome the problem. A lot of people are saying that because of the exclusivity and because of the ability of creators not to have thousands of people in their room, well, I mean, it is possible, but you're going to be paying extremely high Ethereum costs to get your room to thousands, or the people are going to be paying to join the room. The rooms are going to be kept to probably 100, 200. Very popular rooms might go higher, but that is going to be a unique aspect, which I think is a pro, not a negative. So very exciting innovation in friend.tech. Should you be aping into friend.tech? Is this a money-making opportunity you should be taking advantage of? Here is my opinion. Well, first of all, I feel that it is extremely competitive. And unless you are a very shrewd trader, probably not. It's not easy money, and it takes a lot of time, effort, and energy. And the rewards are certainly not guaranteed. There is probably a greater chance that you'll actually lose money in this app if you go in. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. If you are a shrewd trader, certainly have at it. Second of all, it does require some crypto knowledge. So this is not for anyone. It's not downloading Twitter and setting up. You need to be able to move Ethereum off of an exchange into a MetaMask wallet at the very least, and understand how to get crypto moving around and get it set up. And it is an app that is in beta. Remember, this app is only 14 or 15 days old when I'm bringing you this video and this information. So it's a little bit glitchy, and you need to be able to overcome those problems and get the app installed. If you like to farm airdrops, absolutely do it, because it has the potential of giving us a lucrative airdrop. Then finally, if you are someone that wants to use the app purely for the utility and you're not too concerned about the financial aspect of it, you've got a couple of hundreds of rands or dollars that you're happy to put into this app, you will have the ability to talk to creators and to talk to people that you otherwise wouldn't be able to get in touch with. And I think from a utility point of view, the app is something worth considering. So no, I don't think that this is an absolute money-making opportunity. But the app is in beta and this is an ongoing story. And if that changes, I probably will either tweet about it or jump on here and make a video and tell people that I feel that it is an opportunity. Right now, I feel it is extremely competitive. There's a high chance that you'll lose money, but it is fun, it is exciting, and those are my honest views. So guys, do what you will with this information. I'd ask you to please subscribe to my channel if you want more information about what is happening in the crypto space, specifically in South Africa. This is the place to be. That's it from me. I'm out.